In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can create amazing 3D movie scenes just like these ones. And not just that, I'll be showing you how you can bring your videos to life with not just the video, but also with lip syncing the relevant movie scenes, just like this.
Just glad you're safe, son.
Some call me that, but I prefer healer. Care for some tea?
We'll do this in 5 steps. First, you're going to need the script for our movie. Second, you're going to need the voiceover for all the characters that are going to be in our movie. Third, you're going to need the images for all our characters represented in the movie. 4, we are going to need to create the video for all our characters and scenes. And 5, you're going to need to lip sync all the relevant scenes for our, movie. Let's go ahead and create our script. So for this, you're going to be using Gravity, right? The link for all the sites that I'm going to be using will be in the description box below. So you can go ahead and create your account. The creation process is really simple. And once you log in, now this is the interface that you're going to see. All the services that they offer are listed right here, and they are also available on your left right hand side panel. So we'll just scroll over to the filmmaking tools, and what we need is the AI film script writer. So basically we're just going to click on that. Now this is going to open a different page, and here you can go ahead and input all the relevant information that you need for your movie. So you're going to input the type of movie, the genre, the length of the film that you want. So you can go ahead now and input the idea that you have for your script. All you need to do is just input the idea that you have and then hit create, and this is going to just go ahead and create a whole script for you. Now if you do not like the results, you can go ahead and regenerate. You can also go ahead and adjust some of the parameters that you had input earlier. So you can actually use ChatGPT to do this exact thing. So all you need to do is go over to ChatGPT, and you're going to ask it to write a film script for, the specific concept that you have in mind, and it's going to write a script for you, just like Gravity, right? In fact, you can take this a notch higher and ask it to write the same script in narration form. So this becomes easier for you when you're doing the voiceovers, especially for the narrator's part. So as you can see, our narration form has already been written, so it's basically the same story, just in narration form. On to step 2, we'll be creating the voiceovers for all our characters, and for that we'll be using OJ. Now you need to identify all the characters that are in your script so that you can create different voiceovers, like different voices for each character. So now you hit create, and you're going to go to text since we already have our own script. So hit text, Then you're going to go back to our script, either in Gravity, right, or ChatGPT, and you're going to be copying the spoken parts in our character. For instance, I have Timmy here who screams, "Mom, Dad." So we're going to copy that part, and you're going to create a voiceover because you're going to lip sync that part. So now we'll come back over here and hit paste. Next, we'll just go through the voices that are available, and you're going to get a relevant voice for Timmy. So there are a lot of voices that you can choose from here. But when you're choosing, of course, you're going to make sure it's, kind of reflects your character, if I may say. So I'm just going to go through this and see what voice best, suits Timmy. So once you've selected a voice, hit preview so that you can hear how it sounds.
Mom? Dad?
I don't really like that one, so I'm just going to go ahead and look for a different voice.
Mom? Dad?
Mom! Dad!
So I think that one really reflects what's going on in our movie scene. So now I'm just going to note some, and I'll be using some for all the parts that Timmy is going to play. So we are going to repeat this process over and over again until you've generated all the voiceovers for the spoken parts of the movie. So remember to stay organized because this part can really get messy, especially if you have a lot of characters. On your bottom right hand side, click on those 3 dots, then click on download, and your voiceover is going to be downloaded in MP3 form to your computer. When it comes to the narrator's part, remember to generate each part on its own so that it doesn't get messy when it comes to the whole compilation part. So just generate each chunk on its own. On to our third step, and that is the image generation step. And for this, you can use any AI tool that you like, such as Leonardo AI and the rest. But for this, you'll be using Promi AI. Once you log in, just go to the left hand side panel and go to AI image generator. Just click on that and it will open up this window. Now we can choose the settings that we want for our image, starting with the style, and for that we'll just go with fantasy. Now next you can go ahead and choose the artistry level that we want for our image. Then we can go ahead and also choose the aspect ratio that we want. You can also input a negative prompt if you want. Now for the lighting, you can leave it or you can just go ahead and choose depending on the kind of image you're generating. For the scene, I don't feel like there's any that goes hand in hand with the kind of images that I want to generate. Because of that, I'll just go ahead and leave that blank. So for the perspective, there are so many that you can choose from, starting with up close. You can choose rare, you can choose ultra long distance, you can choose wide angle view, depending on what you want your scene to look like. If you're not sure, you can always go back to your image. It's going to guide you in this aspect. Most importantly, you need to put the image generation prompt. So once you've done all that, go ahead and hit generate and you're going to get your images. Now you can just look at your images, and if you're not satisfied, you can always go ahead and regenerate. So basically this is what you need to do to generate all the images that you need for your scenes. Now we are going to use this exact method to generate all the images that we need for our video. Now we are going to keep referring back to our script to make sure we are generating the kind of images that we need for this film. I always find it easier to generate all the scenes of one character. After that, go to the next character, and so on and so forth until you've generated all the scenes that you need. This will absolutely help you to stay organized when you're generating these images, because it can get really murky at some point, especially if you have a lot of scenes and a lot of characters. So something else to note is that when you're generating this, make sure you use the same style so that you get the same style of images. The rest of the things you can actually just play around with that. Something else, the artistry level, also just make sure it stays pretty much the same for all the images so that you can get the same type of image when you're generating these images. Now I'm going to generate my characters on their own, and then I'm going to generate the scenes that I want them to be in, and then I'm going to lay them over. After you've done that, the next thing that you can do is just go ahead and generate the video. So that's why I'm actually generating this without any kind of background or the scene that you'll eventually see in the video. So this is easy because you're just going to have to remove the background. Something else to note is that with this tool you'll pretty much get a consistent character as long as you leave the descriptive part of the prompt alone. Yeah, so once you've described how your character looks, just go ahead and now start changing maybe where they are or what they are doing. That way you'll just get a pretty consistent character through and through. Again, this is the exact process that you're going to use to generate all the images and all the scenes that you need for your film. The fourth step is the video generation step, and for this we'll be using two AI tools. The first one is just going to be Promi AI, and for that all you need to do is go to the images that you've generated, then go to edit, and then you click image to video. That's all you need to do. So once you're here, you can choose between high and low motion. For people and animals, it's always good to go with low. So we're going to choose high and you're going to generate with this. For the images that you're not going to get good videos from Promi AI, we are going to animate them in Runway. So our first video is ready. So let's just look at it and see how it turned out. As you can see, the camera motion is just so good. This is absolutely usable for our video. So once you're satisfied with the video that has been produced, now you can just go ahead and download this. So remember, if you're not on a pro account, you're going to have your video with a watermark. If you have generated your images using a different AI tool, all you have to do is just go to this plus button over here, and you'll be able to upload the images to Promi AI, and from there you can just go ahead and animate them in the same way. So now our image is uploading. Once it's uploaded, depending on the image that you've uploaded, you can choose between high and low, then just go ahead and hit generate. Now this is the exact same process that you're going to use to animate all your other images. Now for characters, you'll just go to edit, then the next thing you need to do is hit remove background, and once that's done, it's going to open up a different window, and here we're just going to choose a transparent background for our character. So once you've chosen that the transparent background, you're just going to hit generate and the background is going to be removed. Like you'll have your transparent image. Once your character has a transparent background, all you have to do is just go to edit again, and now you can go ahead and click out painting. Now here you can go ahead and choose the aspect ratio that you want. Since you're making a YouTube video, you'll just go ahead and choose 9:16. So down here you just choose the aspect ratio that you want. Next, you're going to describe the scene that we want in this transparent area. So basically we are going to describe the forest scene that the character is in at the moment, depending, according to our story. So we are just going to hit generate. Now generating your images for your scenes this way gives you high quality images because you're able to generate the components of your image in two separate ways. That means you'll be able to get the best quality possible. Also, if you have a challenging scene to generate, generating it this way makes it so much easier. One thing I love about Promi AI is that you can go ahead and edit your images to your perfection. For instance, we do not want this boy's, walking stick to be glowing. So all you need to do is go to edit, then go to erase and replace. Now we're just going to go ahead and choose the remove option. Next, you're going to choose the part that you want to remove. So in this case, you're going to choose this glow. We do not want it. So next, you're just going to hit generate. And just like that, you're going to get our new images without that little slight problem that we had. So here's our new image exactly as we would have wanted it to be. Now I like to upscale my images before animating them. So I'm going to choose this website over here. Next, go ahead and choose upscale image and you'll be able to select the images that you want to upscale. So I'm going to choose this image, the one that we have just generated. And now I'm just going to upscale this, and as you can see, our new image is so much better. Now all you need to do is just go ahead and hit upscale, then you'll be able to go ahead and download your image. Now you can actually upscale your images using Promi AI, but I just love the quality of the upscaled images that I get on this website. Let me just open it up for you so that you can see what I mean. Now look at the quality of this image, it's so good. Our last step is the lip sync step, and for that you're going to be using Runway ML. Now just go ahead and click on try lip sync. On this page, you'll be able to either upload, record, or create your own custom voice. Since we already have our voiceover, we're going to click on upload file and you're going to choose the voiceover that we want. So we are also going to choose the image that we want to lip sync with that voiceover. The audio and the image have uploaded. You can go ahead and play the audio to make sure it's the right one. Then once that is done, all you need to do is go ahead and hit generate, and Runway is going to lip sync the image that you've provided with the audio that you've provided. And it's actually as easy as that. So this is all you need to do for all the other scenes that need lip syncing.
Mom, Dad!
Once you're satisfied with your video, all you need to do is just go ahead and download it over here. Just hit the download button and it's just going to go ahead and download this directly to your computer. Again, this is all you need to do for all the lip syncing scenes. You just need to upload the voiceovers that you generated earlier with the image that you want to lip sync, and just hit generate and it's going to do this. So just do this over and over again until you have all the voiceovers, until you have all the lip sync clips that you need. As I said earlier, the videos that you're not able to generate from Promi AI, you can go ahead and generate them right here on Runway ML. On the previous window, that is the home page, just go to image to video option. It is on your left hand side panel. And once you click on that, you'll be able to upload the image that you want to animate. Once you have the videos for all your scenes, all you have to do now is go to your video editing tool like CapCut, and you're going to put this together systematically according to the script that you have. You can go ahead and add sound effects from free tools such as Mixkit or even Pixabay, or you can choose to use a premium tool such as Epidemic Sound. That's it for today's tutorial. In case you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment box below. See you in the next one. Bye bye.